$1,193 goes out to the winning ticket. Get your tickets out. We've got a main event we're going to go to, but we're going to draw this ticket. Get your tickets out as we get ready to bring in our main event players right here. Starting with Nathan Holt and that car 33. We already saw that he proved himself. Not just in that heat, but he's proved himself in this arena and many others. Our next car is car 19X, another one that is a proven factor and a major player in the Demolition Derby tonight. 19X Garrett Lloyd with Mud Puppy Corporation, Premium Ag Service, and Holt Racing. When it comes to the raffle, folks, our friends at Knights Landing Volunteer Fire Department, along with Robbins Volunteer Fire Department, say thank you very much for participating. The same as the Heritage Foundation and the lucky winner with ticket number 00775. 7875. You got 15 minutes to claim your prize. The ticket is up here. You have 15. Is that the ticket, really? Wow. $1,193 for going to the Derby. Come on. Car 77, Troy Lee in the main event tonight. Holt Racing and Lee's. Well, Lee's Demolition, the sponsor for Troy Lee. Do you remember the heat races? Do you remember how hard these ones tried? What they put into it from the car, plus their heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears. I know there's more. Because the way they played earlier, who feels good? I do. That right there is car 31. Brian Holt says thank you to Holt Racing and Lee's Demolition. Again, bringing in that you've already saw some of these drivers that have made it to the arena now, as car 70, the number one car from that first heat. Mike Doyle is here and he's going after the championship once again. Car 70, 1, 2, watch. Well, let's reach out and say thank you to Pacific Coast Producers, proud sponsor, Yolo Federal Credit Union, Suburban Propane, Sunbelt Rentals, thank you. As we bring in car 34V, Brian Shadinger says thank you to Cal Vista Erosion, Gonzalez Tire, MJM Farms, and Premier Ag. The Shadinger name runs deep in Demolition Derby. Total destruction, they're known for it. But what you're looking at is royalty at Demolition Derby right here when it comes to those players so far in the main event. And I remember the orange and gray car. When it came to the heat, as he got first in that second heat, Aaron Hoffman, car number 7, says thank you to Hoffman Fabrication, Mad Mike's Racing, and Heffman Reynolds, thank you. Isaac Fragoso, you remember he took the shots. Look at his car tonight, car 35, Isaac Fragoso. Mattioli Brothers and Familia Gonzalez, along with Canterbury Brothers, are proud sponsors. $7,100 for first place in the welded. These cars are like the Mad Max, a demolition derby. As a matter of fact, since the drivers built them, they are the Mad Maxes of the automobile world. I'm thinking tonight that this final go of it, the main event, is going to be something special by way of Metal Mayhem. Yeah, we can call it that. It's got all sorts of names. But tonight after the fair, don't forget, you can enjoy country music from the same gal that sang to us tonight in our national anthem, Mariah Monet. Yep, she's going to be out there with the Little Fridays performing on the community stage. After the Derby tonight, the fair stays open, and that's a for sure thing. Another country music option, well, is on the main stage tonight with the Highway Vagabonds, a tribute to Miranda Lambert. That's about 30 minutes from now. Plus, the corn dogs, and if you didn't get a double dip corn dog, you don't know what you're missing. If you don't know what it is, when you go to the corn dog stand, say, can you double dip it? So they'll put it in once, and they'll let it dry, they'll put it in again. Exactly what it sounds like. Cover it in mustard, and on your way you go. Oh, and it is 104, Tim Palacios. DBLM Trucking, thank you to Lowry Trucking and Mad Mike's Racing. That's what our driver and his pit crew say. Remember the pit crews, the families, the friends that get involved. When it comes to putting the cars together, it's tonight's main event. $7,100 for first, $3,000 for second, $1,500 for third, $1,000 for fourth, $500 for fifth, $250 for sixth. It goes places. And we're going to find out the champion that gets the pride, the bragging rights, the trophies. Thank you to the Stewart Bunch when it comes to the artwork. Plasma cut it into those signs. People, are you ready to count? Let's go 5. Oh, and Mike Doyle and that 70 car are going to do a little early pushing. Then you got that 104 up in the mix in the business of it. Coming alive, Nathan Holt in the 33. There you are. There you are, the 34B. That's Brian Shadinger, and I told you they're known for the wreckage. Oh, big hit from 19X, and that's Garrett Lloyd. Come on, come on. If you want to see a show, you're going to have to turn it up in here. Here comes 31 and Brian Holt to Shadinger. Holt for smoking with Fragoso, but he don't care. Holt into Holt. There it is. Big time. 34V, Brian Shadinger. Ready, set. 104 going to jump in, Tim Palacios. Oh, but Brian Shadinger. Garrett Lloyd in the 19X. Little bump. Then the 104, Tim Palacios. But number 7, Aaron Hoffman. It's hard to even see the numbers now. Big push. Shadinger. Whoa! That car got traction, and that car got a big motor. Brian Shadinger just pushed them all down courtside. Locked up is the 19X. Garrett Lloyd trying to get back at Challenger. Holt to Holt. Palacios into Lloyd. Gonna try to put on a big show. There's a crunch from the 77 of Troy Lee. Finishing off the back, but oh! Challenger comes in. Doyle right there into car 31, and that's Brian Holt. Move it, boys. They're going to make something of it. Even if it takes all night, but it's not gonna. Woo! Challenger right into Garrett Lloyd. Yep, how you doing now? Mike Doyle right there into Troy Lee and the 77 car. Brian Holt looking for a place to go. Nathan Holt gonna reroute. It's like hitting that little button on maps. He just spun around. Gonna try to take it to anybody they can. Oh, but that was Doyle as he caught the door, folded it a little bit. Come to it, 19X, Garrett Lloyd. That's the 104 of Tim Palacios. Oh, but good times, throwing a lot of smoke. Isaac Fregoso in the 35. Palacios hunting. Mike Doyle on the throttle. Oh, Palacios into the front end of Garrett Lloyd, 19X. Oh, Mike Doyle says hello to Isaac Fregoso. Yep, putting the mash on. That's Doyle in the middle. Tim Palacios in the 104. Oh, but Nathan Holt with a miss as Challenger thumps the side of Garrett Lloyd. I'm telling you, there's some vengeance, there's some fight out here as Holt gets the side of Challenger. Challenger into Lloyd again. They're getting hard to steer, at least a couple of them. Yep, Troy Lee in the 77. I think just putting Fregoso into position, but the front wheels are shot, and there goes a rear tire off Troy Lee. Yeah, the 31 car of Brian Holt smashing into the back. Red flag, red flag. Yep, there's a tire. And I think that's a tube. They're picking up the pieces. Tonight, first place in that gut and go class. Troy tagging that number 1 rig. Second place was car 12, Jason Johnson. Green flags are up for our main event. They said, let's go. We'll hit that up a little bit later. We got some business to take care of. Yeah, it was Palacios, Mr. Tim, along with Challenger to sandwich the 19X of Garrett Lloyd. Trying to bury him tonight. Lloyd's on the gas. He's looking for Doyle. He gets him a big shot as the sparks fly. Hang on, Lloyd. Challenger comes in with a T-bone effect. We're looking for the Michael Mattioli Mad Dog shot of the night tonight. Oh, Mike Doyle into the side of Lloyd, and he's going to back up, and it looks like he's going to try to get another one. In the mix now is Troy Lee in the 77 car. Aaron Hoffman in the number 7 trying to get traction as Nathan Holt going to push Tim Palacios in 104. Going to try to bump him into that 34B of Brian Chattinger. Mike Doyle. Uh-oh. Yes, it was. But look out, Brian Holt. Into Brian Chattinger along the K-rail. Here comes Aaron Hoffman. Oh, Nathan Holt trying to put somebody out of business. Oh, Troy Lee's hardly moving. Brian Holt into Mike Doyle. That's car 31 and car 70. They're tearing up the concourse. Brian Holt. 31 into number 7. Whoa! Trying to turn the wheels of these cars gets tough. Minutes on in as there's a broken stick now. That's car 35 and Isaac Fragoso. You done good, old son. You done good. But right now, there's other ones to take care of. Holt into Chattinger. But looky there. That's Brian Holt in the 31 car. Into Brian Chattinger. Yeah, he did. Oh, no. Yeah, Mike Doyle, number 70. If Rubbin's racing, this is definitely Demolition Derby 2025. Yolo County, are you with me? Doyle to Chattinger. Chattinger. Gonna come around the mountain or come around Isaac Fragoso. Pedal to the metal. Chattinger jumps in. Oh, but Mike Doyle into Brian Lee. Brian Holton, car 31. I don't know how the number 77 car is still going. Got to have that tire feeling good on the other side, because this side it's gone. Red flag. Red flag. Yep, and they're on the scene, our safety providers, and with caution, they're going to take that tire out. How about it, everybody, as Isaac Fragoso jumps out of car 35. You put on a heck of a show, young man. You put on a heck of a show. Thank you. Green flag goes up. Hold on. Timeout. The tube. Thank you. I think that was Steve. Okay. Green flags are up. When they wave, folks, when they wave. These drivers don't mess around. I don't even see a 70 on the side of the 70. But Mike Doyle going to find a line. Brian Holton, 31. Oh. Going to sling some dirt and spin some wheels. Did you see the gear change? Wow, that's driving. That's driving by Mike Doyle. Troy Lee, yep, there's the good wheel. Brian Chattinger along the back now. Remember the straightaway for the ground, for the speed. Arena shot. 31 into 34B, but Aaron Hoffman, he gets a little bit. Number 7, Aaron Hoffman, is Nathan Holt. Looking for Chattinger. Smoke pouring. This thing is working. Yep, that's Tim Palacios now jumping into Holt. That car's sunk in the ground. Yep, side by side, they're 3 deep. That 77 car, Mr. Troy Lee, is something else. Big time. Brian Shattinger still got some left in the tank. Oh, just digging a hole with Aaron Hoffman, number 7. The front end of that car is broken, number 77. I'm telling you, watch the frame bounce, the front end bounce. It might get broken half tonight. Brian Shattinger just might do it. Yeah. There is people stuck from one end to the other. Madness. As the front wheels are hardly touching the ground on car 77, but Mike Doyle, he's going to smash in the side of Nathan Holt. Brian Holt, Mike Doyle. Yeah. Woo. Parts and pieces. Troy Lee just broke the stick off his car in car 77. That is heartbreaking. Here comes Mike Doyle in the 70 car. Brian Shattinger into Brian Holt. Nathan Holt, 3 wheels. Tim Felicius, 104. Yeah! Brian Shattinger can drive that rig. They all can. Whoa! He is flying around here, taking the steam out of everybody. Brian Shattinger in that 34B. But they ain't done yet. Hoffman's moving. Brian Holt's moving. Brian Shattinger, along with Mike Doyle and Tim Felicius. The final 5. Oh, look who's up and running. Number 33, Nathan Holt, back in the mix. The sticks are still holding, boys. Going to bring around the tub of scrunch metal. Going to see if we can scrunch it some more. Aaron Hoffman, car number 7. He ain't getting much traction, ain't getting much speed. But Nathan Holton, car 33 into 34B. Look at the rear side of Shattinger jumping in to car 31, Brian Holt. This is awesome. Is anybody having a good time? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Mike Doyle into Brian Holt. Look at Brian Shattinger, 34B. Oh, you know where he's going, into Holt. Aaron Hoffman, Mike Doyle trying to take the lead. Up comes Tim Felicius, or actually getting run into as he's trying to get to movement, and he is now, 104. Oh, that one's running away with him right here. Folks, we got a mashup, and it sure is great. It's down to the nail biting, but there's too many going to say. Here comes Nathan Holt in the 33. He's looking at Mike Doyle, and he gets him. Tim Felicius, 104. Getting as much out of that car as he possibly can. Another one that's bent frame. Wow! Yes, indeed, Mike Doyle, car 70. Getting into that 31 of Brian Holt. But Tim has something to say about it in the 104 car. Yup. 34V, 34V. Hold up, boys, hold up. Well, and I saw you, they called him over. Boys, he was on fire in the front of that rig. On the inside, we could see through the driver door that the front of that dashboard almost had flames coming out of it. Did you see it? I know someone over here did. That was wild. You saw it? It was wild, wasn't it? Somebody better say something. They are making it bigger than themselves by putting everything that they have, everything that this car has, the amount of time, the amount of money, the hours. It just comes down to this. It's a life of fun, but they're living life to the fullest, these drivers are, and they're helping you do the same here on Saturday Night Live at the 2025 Yolo County Fair Demolition Derby. It's out of sight. Boy, I hope that Brian's all right. Stick's still up. I think we're going to do it again. Who wants to see it again? Green flags are up when you wave them, boys, when you wave them. They're waving the green flag. And that 34V is humming. He gets it into gear. Tim Felicius in the 104. If he can get that car to go, it's going. Mike Doyle into Brian Holt. Oh, he can get that car going, can't he? Wow. I didn't know it had it left in the 104 of Tim Felicius. Look at the smoke rings across the way. Do you see them? Yep. Blowing smoke rings with Brian Shattinger. Oh, that car is bent. Brian Holt just put an arena shot on the 104, Tim Felicius, and shoved that front passenger side tire up into the fender. Woo! Mike Doyle comes alive. That's car 70, but Nathan Holt. Brian Holt now. Gonna make a slinky out of that thing. Look at the 104 car. If you're looking from my direction, yeah, that's what you call a dog face. And it's crooked. Nathan Holt, 33. Brian Holt into Mike Doyle. Here's Nathan. There you go, Mike. Check it out, check it out. Talk about double team, double horsepower. The whole drivers come together for teamwork. Right into Tim Felicius, 104. That then hit Aaron Hoffman. Oh, big one. Mike Doyle, car 70. Look out, Brian Holt into the number 70 car. Come out of nowhere. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Yep. He says, I'll answer the call. Takes the front end of car 70 to 31. Come on, Nathan Holt. Might not be going fast, but he does get a touch. Mike Doyle might have the advantage spot. That bumper's still holding together. Brian Holt coming around. Mike Doyle going to meet him on the other side. Tim Felicius still trying to get that car to move. That's the 104. Here comes Doyle in car 70. Into 33 of Nathan Holt. Folks, it's a main event Saturday night, and things are real. As they're trying to give it all they could possibly give, these cars aren't going to be able to drive. As they're going to break the stick of car 104, Tim Felicius is out. And another one goes down. 3 cars. I know that you can count, but hopefully you understand what they're putting in tonight. Mike Doyle. Oh, but Nathan Holt gets him. Yeah. Gonna try to finish him off right here. That's Mike Doyle getting into what used to be car number 33. My, how things change, but Brian Holt, he said not quite yet. That car's got 4 tires on the ground. It's a good thing. Trying to get out of the way into another position. Mike Doyle gets a little more strapped on to him. Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance that 33 and Nathan Holt might not get out of the position he's in. Brian Holt now and Mike Doyle. Nathan Holt still trying to start that 33 car. I think this is what it's all about. Doyle and Holt, 31 and 70. They're going to go ahead now. Who wants to see the finish tonight? Who wants to make some noise? Yeah. Oh, I thought so too, but look at the back tire, the back wheel of that 70, but it didn't slow him down. Mike Doyle now into Brian Holt in the car 31. This contest has been another great showing. I think you could say legends are made here in Yolo County. I do. Because the folks you watch in the main event tonight were some of the best in the business. Mike Doyle, Brian Holt. Yep. If there's still movement, they want to still hit. And people like to see cars crashing, don't they? That's why they love this place. Mike Doyle. Yeah, he does big time. Brian Holt ain't going to give up, but there goes a real rear wheel. Red flag, red flag. Woo! Some of the finest wrecking this side of the Mississippi happened here tonight. Come on if you liked it. Come on if you loved it. Checkered flag comes out, ladies and gentlemen. This was Big Time Destruction Derby, and it's brought to you by Pape Machinery, Hoblet Motors, Allied Storage Containers, but some wonderful people. As you, a support group that came here tonight, you did a wonderful job at doing your job, supporting, and it's the way of life of free America, so let's keep it that way. To do that, you just keep being you, and we'll keep on being free. I say go out to the midway, enjoy the ride.